So we were sitting out back by the fire one night, and Julie's had one too many. And she starts talking about her younger days in church camp, and she was cracking me up. So I just pulled out an iPhone. I mean, it's dark, the lighting's horrible, but I started recording just to capture it. So here it is. One time at church camp.
I started talking about after campfire hugs, and how after campfire at church camp, like we planned it out all day long and how innocent and sweet that was. And then I went from that to then we would go to bed, and then we started talking about church camp in general. And then I said that fucking bell would wake us up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Because we had to get up by the cross.
Sounds like the military.
It was like it sounds like the military. This is true. But it was just one big bell. We would have to sometimes set our alarm before the fucking bell rang because I'm getting to this. In our cabin, there was only one outlet. That's it. Only one. Listen. One. And there were 8 girls. Eight. This is fucking funny shit. There was 8 high school girls in the 80s. Think about that. Girls in the 80s, what their hair looked like. There we have 8 80s girls in this cabin with one outlet. Who only care about how good they're going to look during the day and, whose attention they can get. So one outlet, one. So the bell rings at 7 and we have to be up by the cross by 8. And that seems late. I'm thinking that, I think we had to be up there by 7:30. I'm not shitting. That's early shit. And we'll be up there for exercises. And that does sound kind of like the military, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh my God. I swear my camp was so cool. It wasn't like one of those onward Christian soldier crazy schools. It wasn't like that at all. Because that's what I'm making it sound like. But listen, you had to take a shower in the bathhouse. So it's not like we had a shower in our cabin. Oh my God, we only had one outlet. I mean, what the fuck? We did not have a shower. So we had to get our shit, go to the bathhouse and take a communal shower. They didn't have separate. So take a communal shower. And maybe there was an outlet in the bathhouse, but there was more than one girl's cabin. There was like 4 girls' cabins. So each cabin had one outlet and 8 girls. One outlet. So we have one outlet for a hair dryer and one outlet for a curling iron because of course we have to have a curling iron. And if any bitch thought they were going to put hot rollers in their hair, they were fucked. It wasn't happening because there was only one outlet. So then after that, I was telling you about my friend Emily, who you haven't met, and which is so sad because she's one of my best friends. Like, her dad was the pastor, and there were 5 kids, and they were, beautiful children, beautiful people, and they truly are. I love them with all my heart. But that bitch Emily was my age. She was my friend. She had the most beautiful hair in the world. It was perfectly coiffed, and she had the thickest hair. Some of those like feathered Farrah Fawcett things were kind of flat to someone's head like this. Well, Emily's had this kind of like oval cut, and it was so thick that she'd dry it and just so, and all she had to do is brush it. Maybe a couple of little touch-ups with the curling iron, but I mean, she had the most perfect fucking hair of anybody in 1980 that I can think of. And that bitch, god damn it, and she would hog the hair dryer. We needed we had split it up like 5 minutes each. We could have probably all made it. Well, not that does math. Well, yeah, because no, 8 times 5 is 40, so that math doesn't work. But I mean, she. And to her credit, she did get up earlier. I do remember that. I think she got up extra early, but still, we'd all get back from the bathhouse because we didn't get up till the fucking bell rang, and she'd be there drying her hair perfectly. She had, like I said, her hair was so thick, and this is hair dryers in 1980, so I mean, it took forever for that to be like beautifully dried, and then she'd do this part, and then she would look beautiful, and we would all have our hair in a fucking ponytail because we didn't have time to dry it. It looked like shit. It was like a diabolical plan. And I mean, honestly, she was beautiful. So I mean, it was beautiful, but she looked extra fucking good, and the rest of us looked like, I don't know, we looked like we just didn't care or something. Probably, I don't know. Anyway. That's what it was like.
Hey, do me a favor. If you like watching our videos, make sure you subscribe. One thing that's going to do for you, I mean, it costs nothing. And one thing it's going to do for you, it's going to let you know when we got a new video out. But it helps us a lot. We're trying to build our list of subscribers. So throw us a bone. Subscribe to the channel.